Well, I think the bottom line was very poor first half, and it just wasn't anything schematic. It was just the effort. I think our attention to detail, and all those plays just mount up. Gave them life, gave them momentum. That team plays hard. So bottom line, if you don't match and exceed that energy, they'll make you pay. It's a positive. Of course, you get down 22, you fight your way back. 4 chances to take the lead in the fourth, just don't capitalize on it. But we don't ever want to find ourselves down, 22. It's of course a game of runs, but spotting a team that type of margin is really tough to overcome.
What was happening in those last plays? Brad seemed to, I think he had 2 turnovers.
Some of his fatigue. I mean, he played 40 minutes, and they're trying to put as much pressure on as possible. They know that the ball's going to him, and they're tough ones. They're timely, but we had a handful throughout the course of the game. I think for 24 points. So you don't get shots to the rim. You turn it over. It kind of fuels their offense. That gets them to the line. All the other things that come with it. But we gave ourselves a chance. It's kind of all you can ask for. It's a shame we don't come up with a win, but getting down to that extent and making it a ball game is still something that it's noteworthy.
And you guys have upcoming next Lakers coming into town. I mean, what are some lessons from this game that you guys can apply at home?
Well, I just think in general, regardless of who it is, the sense of urgency with which we have to start games with, the effort and intensity that you have to play with for 48 minutes. It's tough some nights. Whether there's fatigue or whatever, you got to push through it. And it was good to have a group there that found a way to compete at a high level and gives ourselves a chance.
Sorry if you were asked. Obviously, Brad's turnovers really late in the game. Obviously, didn't cost you guys the game, but what can you say about kind of late game taking care of the ball? It seems to be a trend this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, of course, but I think some of it might be just fatigue. He's playing a lot of minutes. When we put the ball in his hands, he makes great plays. I don't think it's anything alarming, but it's something he's aware of. So it's something we have to just keep an eye on. But how do we help ease that a bit? But we're going to put the ball in his hands, and he's going to win us some games. He made play after play to get us to that point. And like I said, we had 4 chances to take the lead. If I had to bet on it, I'm going to go to him again.
And obviously, Corey started the second half. He got really hot. But what was it that was going wrong for Denny?
Sometimes it's not your night. I mean, it was going wrong for other guys too. So just wanted to change the energy, try to find a group, a pairing that was had a good fit to it, but also was competing at a high level. And that group that ended the game, that was the group.
Just overarching issues tonight.
For me or the team?
For the team.
Well, I mean, in general, we kind of got dominated on the glass early. That was one of the main focuses coming in playing this team. They come in, they crash the boards, they crash from the perimeter, bigs crash. We had the gang rebounds tonight, and that's something that we kind of lacked in at the beginning in the first half and whatnot, because it was out rebounding us, I think, 9-2, like in the first 10 minutes, like the first 5-6 minutes of the game. So when it comes to a team like that, starting off like that, they got energy from the jump. So something that we had to fix later on in the game. That was one of the things. And other than that, what I'm saying, for me, it was just free throws. Can't go 4 for 10 with a team like this because they're going to make me pay for it. Plain and simple. So most definitely, those are the main 2 things I would say for the team and then for me as well.
Like you said, in the fourth quarter, you guys were able to kind of do the things that you do really well and kind of close that gap. What kept you from closing it right at the end?
I really can't tell you. I would say, not taking care of the ball. One thing is just coming down and taking second chance points. The one rebound where it bounced over my head fast and Plumlee grabbed it, turned around, and threw it out. The little things like that. That's something that we have to take away, especially late game, because they're a good second chance point team. Whenever they get the ball, offensive rebound or anything like that, they're throwing it right back out for daggers. They're not looking for 2-pointers. They're not looking for back cuts. They're looking for threes, and that's what they got tonight.
You guys had 4 pretty different games all through the week. What do you guys need to do to find that kind of consistency, or what's keeping you from?
We got to lock in from the jump. That's the main thing. We can't just waltz in and think we're going to win every game. You know, everybody's going to give us their best night in, night out. We got to be able to come out and do the same thing. You know, we got to be able to, if we get punched first, we got to throw that punch. But at the same time, we got to come out and throw the first punch too. We can't just keep taking punches game in, game out, because it's tough. You know, we'll be playing from behind night in, night out, and that's something that we don't want to do.
How do you get ready for Sunday? You know, kind of turn around, coming back home tonight. How do you get ready for Sunday's game, big matchup with the Lakers?
I mean, just lock in, take care of the body, you know, watch film, learn from this, get ready for the next game. It's the main thing, you know. Short-term memory, got to be ready for the next, because it happens just like that.
You and KP shared the floor to close the game out. Do you feel like your role's a little different when you share the floor with him versus
I mean,
on the bench?
Not really. You know, I'm still doing the same things I'm doing when I'm out there, you know, whether it's like 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 or anybody else at the 4 spot. You know, I'm the permanent big man out there on the floor. So really, I'm just out there grabbing rebounds, setting screens when I need to, and it's really just trying to space the floor as much as I can. Trying to stay out of guys' way, and when the ball comes to me, and finishing around the basket. That's the main thing. Offensive rebound, defensive rebound, and also being an anchor of the defense still, too, when I'm out there on the floor.